for your testimony, sir, and thank you again for everything you've done. Now, next we have Ms. Lee, followed by Mr. Valadao. Ms. Lee, gentlewoman from Nevada, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair and Ranking Member Rouser, for having this Members' Day hearing on this critically important bill that addresses the water supply and environmental infrastructure needs of this nation and our local communities. As many of you know, Southern Nevada, where I represent, and the entire West is facing an unprecedented drought. In my district, Lake Mead, which supplies water for 25 million people across Nevada, Arizona, and California, is at the lowest level it has been since the Hoover Dam was constructed in the 1930s. Now more than ever, it's critical that we build the infrastructure we need to make our communities resilient to drought and to better manage our water resources. And that's precisely why I'm advocating for critical investments in Section 595, the Army Corps program in rural Nevada and across the western U.S. To date, funding for this water management program has been almost completely expended since its last authorization. Section 595 allows the Army Corps to provide design and construction assistance for water-related environmental infrastructure projects. These projects include things like wastewater treatment plants, water supply facilities, environmental restoration, and surface water protection. In my district, Section 595 has funded a range of projects to protect water resources and ensure our community has access to clean drinking water. In Searchlight, Nevada, the Army Corps was critical in the design and construction of the Searchlight water and wastewater system improvements. In Boulder City, they renovated 3 city wastewater pump stations and several miles of force main to protect against accidental discharge of wastewater into the Lake Mead National Recreation Area and Lake Mead. And just outside of Las Vegas, the Army Corps in Las Vegas Valley Water District have worked closely to complete an urgent upgrade to meet fire protection and emergency requirements after the system suffered water leaks, excessive corrosion, and main breaks. The declining groundwater levels and well deterioration presented a significant water supply risk for the greater Las Vegas Valley community. Section 595 was critical to updating our facilities and protecting against ongoing drought conditions so that the existing water system has a reliable means to safely provide for the community's water needs. I cannot stress how important Section 595 program is for Southern Nevada and the American West, as the region faces the worst drought we have faced in 12 centuries. Yes, I said that, 12 centuries. But thank you again, Madam Chair and Ranking Member Rouser, and again, I urge you to support this important program.
Thank you very much for your testimony, Ms. Lee, and that's be taken into consideration. I would like to recognize our next member, the gentleman